All right, ladies and gentlemen, again, welcome back to the channel. I have been waiting for more news to come out about Bryana's testimony. The woman who is saying that Diddy hung her from the 17th floor after she resisted him coming on to her. Uh, and now she has been cross uh, examined by the defense. So here's what happens. It says defense opened up cross-examination by probing witnesses' immunity. Combs' attorney, Nicole Westmoreland, began cross-examination of Bryana by asking her again about the immunity order she was provided for her testimony. Westmoreland, sorry, Westmoreland clarified that the person protecting against prosecution, uh, sorry, Westmoreland clarified that the protection against prosecution only works if Bryana is truthful. She then followed up by asking Bryana who she understands has the power to decide whether or not she is lying. The prosecutors, Bryana answered. Now, again, you know, for all the people who are testifying, I don't know why I have these headphones on like I'm listening. For all the people that are testifying and who are being granted immunity, I know there's like different levels of like immunity. Some people may get full, others may not. That's why I was saying with the Christina Quorum lady, Diddy's right-hand woman, what is that going to look like? Because if she gets full immunity, she's probably going to spill it all. If they don't give her full immunity, I don't know how much she's going to say. Because she basically, is going to be implicating herself. Uh, I know it's a security guard. I think those two, and maybe someone else, are the closest that could really, really bring him down. All right. Let's see. They're saying that Bryana admitted to all the stuff she used to put in her body. She testified that both she and Cassie had once been very regular users when they were in Combs' social world. Under cross-examination, Bryana confirmed she did a lot of things. Let me see. Talking about what one of her favorite things was smoking Mary Jane sprinkled with a little powder, if you know what I mean. We had a problem, she said. So it seems like the defense is trying to question her credibility as far as if she was using all this stuff. Was she on this stuff when these things were happening, and if she truly remembered these things? I don't know if they're saying she was on some hallucinations or what, but Bryana also testified under cross-examination that she reconnected with Ventura and worked for her in late 2023, around the time Ventura filed her lawsuit against Combs. Defense attorneys probe Bryana about her conversations with Ventura at the time, asking if they discussed filing legal actions as they work. Bryana says she did speak to Ventura before and after Ventura filed her lawsuit, but the two didn't discuss it while working. The pair did discuss the balcony incident in relation to the location and did it happen. And date it happened. Bryana told the court. I'm calling her Bryana because I have trouble pronouncing her last name. It's like I hear it, then I forget it. She also testified that Ventura asked if she could use Bryana's name in her lawsuit when discussing the incident, but Bryana said no. Wow. So she was really trying to like stay. For me, as we know, how she talked about the fear, paranoia, all that stuff. So she's probably like, Cassie wants to use my name. I'm trying to stay out of this because I'm scared he's going to come and find me and try to intimidate me just in case they want me to testify if I get subpoenaed. Wow. It says the defense is challenging balcony dangling incident. It says the defense tried to discredit Bryana's memory of the alleged dangling incident, asking if she hasn't kept all details of it straight. Combs' attorney, Westmoreland, insinuated in questions that Bryana couldn't recall from which direction the defendant came at her or what she might have been smoking at the time of the alleged attack. She answered, "I don't remember," multiple times. And it says here, testimony done for the day. It says the judge sent the jurors home and asked them to return to court before 11 a.m. on Thursday. The defense lawyer, Westmoreland, says she has 30 to 45 minutes of questions left for the witness, Bryana. Let me just say this. If you, I've said this before, but if you've never been in a situation, you don't know what a person, like, how they feel in the, like, I'll just take me for instance. I remember in high school, I lived in South Central LA, and I used to take the bus to Compton High School. I would walk or sometimes catch the bus down Vermont to Slauson. From Slauson, I would go all the way down to the Slauson Metro Station to the Compton Metro Station, get off there and walk. And one night, I was coming home after football practice, and I got on the Compton Station like I normally do, and I had, this is when they would let us take our helmets home. I had a helmet in my hand. I took the Compton Station all the way down, got off on Slauson, and when I got off, I seen these dudes outside. And because of where I'm from, where I grew up at, I already knew what was about to happen. Of course, you know, I don't even know if they do that today, but back in the day, dudes would come up to you and be like, "Hey, homie, where you from?" They want to know what gang you might be in. And I quickly said, "Man, I don't gangbang." I'm like probably 14, maybe going on 15 at the time. And I could see that they really didn't care. They were trying to jack me, trying to see what I had on me that they can take. So without any hesitation, I took my football helmet and I swung on it on the first dude. I swung on the first dude with my helmet, ran downstairs, and I was on a timely schedule. So I knew that my bus was coming. And I was very athletic, fast. So, you know, you got to remember these dudes are wearing clothes. They're kind of baggy. So I didn't even look back, but I knew they wasn't going to catch me because they were sagging. They were going to have to pull their pants up, everything. So I ran downstairs and I literally like jaywalked across the street to my bus station. And I saw my bus coming, and they were like, I could see, once I turned around, I could see them running, and the bus got there in time. And I told the bus driver, like, "Yo, these dudes trying to jack me. Don't stop for them." And luckily, it was only like maybe 3 or 4 people on the bus at the time, and the bus kept going. So what I'm saying now is like, I can remember that story like from beginning to end, but I felt a certain way. I still had to go to school the next day. You know what I mean? So I still had to take this same path, but it makes you more alert. It makes you paranoid, all that stuff. So I'm saying it's a lot of people in life who never been through anything. Like these lawyers who are questioning, they hearing stories. They defend all these people. They hear these stories, this, that, and that. But what have they actually been through? You know what I mean? You can put yourself in someone's situation, but the fear, the paranoia isn't going to be there until you actually have experienced it yourself. So my whole thing is like, when I be seeing some of the stuff, when they be questioning them, and of course this is their job, they have to do it because they're trying to defend Diddy. But I just hate when they try to get into the head of some people and be like, well, you said this, how are you not, like you don't understand it if you never been through it. But I just had to tell y'all that little story just to let y'all know, like, when you've been through some things hit different. It do. Um, but yeah, I guess that's the end for today of Bryana's uh, testimony. I know I gotta see what else. I wanted to do a video on the KK chick, you know, to do a deep dive on how extremely. I know I did something a while back, but I need to refresh my memory. But hey, appreciate y'all coming over and watching. Like, share, comment below. Stay tuned for more. All right, peace out.